Modern life is loud, fast, and relentless. Notifications never stop. Opinions collide everywhere. Anxiety is normalized, distraction is constant, and emotional overload has become routine. In the middle of this chaos, many people feel lost, reactive, and mentally exhausted. Stoicism offers a powerful alternative. Not an escape from reality, but a way to stand firm within it. To master your mind through Stoicism is to turn ancient wisdom into a weapon against modern chaos. Stoicism begins with a fundamental truth. You do not control the world, but you do control your mind. Most suffering today does not come from events themselves, but from how we interpret them. News, social media, criticism, comparison, uncertainty, these things only gain power when the mind gives them permission. Stoicism trains you to reclaim that power. The Stoic mind is built on clarity. It separates what is within your control from what is not. Your thoughts, judgments, choices, and actions belong to you. External events, other people's opinions, trends, and outcomes do not. Chaos grows when you invest emotional energy in what you cannot command. Strength grows when you focus fully on what you can. Modern chaos thrives on reaction. Outrage, fear, and impulsive behavior are constantly provoked. Stoicism disrupts this pattern by teaching response instead of reaction. Before acting, the Stoic pauses. This pause is not weakness, it is power. In that moment, reason replaces impulse, and intention replaces habit. This is how mastery begins. Discipline is the core weapon of Stoicism. Without discipline, the mind is easily hijacked. Endless scrolling, emotional indulgence, comfort-seeking, and distraction weaken mental resilience. Stoic discipline is not about punishment, it is about alignment. It means training yourself to choose what strengthens you over what merely entertains you. Every disciplined choice sharpens the mind. Stoicism teaches that freedom is internal. A person ruled by desires, fears, and external validation is never free, no matter how comfortable their life appears. Modern society encourages dependence on approval, comfort, and stimulation. Stoicism breaks this dependency. It teaches you to become self-directed, grounded, and internally anchored. Calm is one of the most visible outcomes of Stoic practice. Not passive calm, but grounded calm. The kind that remains steady under pressure. Stoic calm does not deny emotion, it governs it. Anger may arise, but it is examined. Fear may appear, but it is questioned. Anxiety may surface, but it is not obeyed. Calm is not the absence of storms, but the ability to remain stable within them. Modern chaos often comes from overload, too much information, too many expectations, too many comparisons. Stoicism counters this with simplicity. It teaches you to reduce mental clutter and focus on what is essential. When you simplify desires, commitments, and expectations, the mind becomes clearer and stronger. Simplicity is not lack, it is precision. Another powerful Stoic weapon is perspective. Chaos feels overwhelming when viewed too closely. Stoicism encourages stepping back and seeing events through the lens of time, history, and scale. Will this matter in a year? In 10 years? In a lifetime? Perspective shrinks problems and restores balance. It reminds you that most crises are temporary, and most fears are exaggerated. Stoicism also trains you to expect difficulty. Modern culture promises comfort and reacts with shock when hardship appears. The Stoics understood that life includes loss, struggle, and uncertainty. By expecting challenges, you are less destabilized by them. When adversity arrives, the Stoic mind says, "This is part of life. I am prepared." Expectation turns chaos into training. One of the most misunderstood aspects of Stoicism is acceptance. Acceptance does not mean approval or passivity. It means acknowledging reality without resistance. Fighting reality drains energy and clouds judgment. Accepting reality frees the mind to act wisely. Acceptance is how you regain control in uncontrollable situations. Inner strength is the ultimate goal of Stoicism. This strength is not physical dominance or social power. It is moral strength. The ability to act with wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control regardless of external pressure. In a chaotic world, character becomes armor. When your values are clear, the noise loses its grip. Stoicism also addresses the modern obsession with external success. Status, wealth, recognition, and influence are unstable foundations. They can disappear overnight. Stoicism teaches that true success is internal consistency, living in alignment with your principles. When success is measured internally, failure loses its sting and success loses its arrogance. Responsibility is another Stoic weapon against chaos. You may not be responsible for everything that happens, but you are always responsible for your response. This mindset eliminates the victim mentality and restores agency. Even in difficult circumstances, there is always a choice. How you think, how you act, how you carry yourself. Reflection is essential to mastering the mind. The Stoics practiced daily self-examination. They reviewed their actions, thoughts, and emotional responses. Where did I act wisely? Where did I lose control? What can I improve tomorrow? This practice transforms mistakes into lessons and life into a continuous process of refinement. Voluntary discomfort is another Stoic training method. By occasionally choosing difficulty, physical exertion, restraint, simplicity, you teach the mind that discomfort is survivable. This reduces fear and increases confidence. When real hardship comes, the mind does not panic. It remembers its strength. Stoicism also promotes emotional independence. It teaches you to care without attachment, to love without possession, and to engage without losing yourself. In a chaotic world, this balance is rare and powerful. You remain connected without being consumed. Modern chaos is amplified by comparison. Social media constantly measures worth against others. Stoicism rejects comparison entirely. It teaches that the only meaningful comparison is between who you were yesterday and who you are today. Progress replaces envy. Growth replaces resentment. To master your mind through Stoicism is not to become emotionless or detached from life. It is to become intentional. It is to live with clarity instead of confusion, strength instead of fragility, and purpose instead of drift. The Stoic path is not easy, but it is effective. It does not promise comfort, but it delivers resilience. It does not remove chaos, but it removes chaos from within you. When the mind is ordered, the world loses its power to disturb you. In the end, Stoicism offers a timeless truth for a chaotic age. You may not control modern life, but you can control your inner life. And when you master your mind, chaos becomes manageable, adversity becomes meaningful, and life becomes something you meet with strength rather than fear. That is Stoicism as a weapon. That is how you master your mind.